Hi, everybody. The one person watching on YouTube, I don't know if it's Donna. It doesn't look like it is. Okay, so I have no sound check right now. Donna is laying down. I think she has a bit of a headache. She's been working overtime on the whole thing that I'm not prepared to announce. And well, looks like the one person who is watching is gone away. um, all right. So we don't have anybody to feature right now, so we're just kind of like running on autopilot here. I don't really want to play with the light. Play with this light a little bit. Ah, there we go. Yeah. Some interesting things happening. Apparently, OnlyFans is going no pornographic content, which is kind of weird how they're expecting people to sell non-pornographic content on a site that's specifically designed for selling pornographic content. Now, this isn't really the OnlyFans business itself making that decision. It's making that decision informed by payment companies that do not wish to process payments from customers to the content creators, specifically because it is pornographic in nature, and this is a problem. This is a problem that cryptocurrency is already. Hey, Grim, how are you feeling, man? Nice to see you. This is a problem that crypto has already started working towards, basically getting the centralized banking out of finance, because it's obviously hostile to people doing what they want with their justly earned money. This has been a long-term thing as far as Bitcoin was concerned. Part of its initial creation was creating a digital currency which could be used to interact on the digital marketplace and sidestep the need for Federal Reserve notes, which are unstable and unreliable, and traceable in the digital form. So ideas are brewing around here in reaction to this, but we are not ready to really launch anything or talk about it so much. But we are actively seeking solutions to a problem that just managed to erupt. With that, I want to talk a little bit about crypto, and I think I'm going to actually dedicate like one of these episodes to talking about crypto, because I'm a long time participant in cryptocurrency. I was part of the alpha and beta team testing Bitcoin 12 years ago-ish, whenever that was. It was a very, very long time ago. I distinctly remember back when I was doing the individual sovereign university stuff. Prior to that, like a year or so prior to that, I had a mining machine, and it was back when you could do it off of a regular desktop. And pound for pound, it didn't seem like it then, but if I would have not mishandled my crypto in the sense of prior to being involved with Mt. Gox and then the whole Mt. Gox thing. Um, if I hadn't done that today, I would be a multi-billionaire. Let's be completely frank about this. I didn't know what I had then, and I made horrible mistakes. All right. Um, the whole rationale of hold was not really even a thing yet. Bitcoin at that point was worth less than 1/1000th of a penny, and I had thousands of them. So, in that sense, um, um, there's a lot of things that are happening. Not with Bitcoin, with Ethereum tokens that are based off of Ethereum, and maybe possibly I can get somebody who's actually more of an expert on what the new things that are going on, because I'm just now really learning about some of the stuff, and it is exciting, interesting, and engaging. Currently, like I have a shadow of of what would be considered a healthy level of investment in cryptocurrency, mainly because money to survive is more important to me than money for the future, because, well, if I'm homeless, I have no access to crypto and stuff like that. So I really have to manage my money based on need, which is how the system is designed. It's designed to keep you needing, and as long as you keep needing, you can't get ahead, so you have to work forever. That's part of the reason why the network exists, to try to get people out of that whole system where they're not working because they need money for the end of the month, but rather they're working for themselves and building a future where they may not need to work anymore ever again. Or if they do work, they work at their schedule, at their will. And I think that's very important to understand, that the digital landscape is going to factor in a very big way when it comes to achieving these goals, and that includes digital currencies and digital forms of exchange. When I talk about this stuff, I am not taking it lightly. I'm very serious about this stuff. Yeah, hang on one second. I will be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. Grim, by the way, Donna says hi. She's not feeling 100%. She's got a little bit of a headache, so she's laying down. Okay, so since I don't have a feature to focus, this is pretty much what I decided to talk about. So yeah. I'm involved in Coinbase, and actually, I could probably do myself a favor. And do this. Let me go and get my whole thingamabob going on here. And I'm going to give you guys my code, and I'm going to share my code here in the chat, and I'll let you know what that does in just 1 second. What I can do from here. Copy link. All right, so this is my personal code from Coinbase. And what this does is, and if you can't see this because you're looking at this from my personal Facebook account, just go shoot over to the network on Facebook, or shoot over to my YouTube, which is, my if you type Harry Felker in the search bar, my face will come up. This ugly mug. Turn this way slightly. Or this way. One or the other. I don't know. Anyway, if you buy or sell $100 worth of crypto, we each get $10 worth of Bitcoin. I mean, yeah, sure, it's very pyramid schemey, but the fact of the matter is that free crypto assets is free crypto assets, and the sooner you get in on it, the sooner it will appreciate in value and give you some sort of reward. The sooner you get on it, the better, basically. Because in general, cryptocurrency is going to be part of the future. I will tell you this right now. A lot of these smaller Ethereum tokens are actually performing ridiculously well. If you have investment funds, if you are not working to survive like I am, you have a very decent chance of riding yourself into prosperity and getting yourself to the point where you have enough income to retire. And I've seen this happen for a bunch of people, where they have managed to get themselves to a point where they can retire off of their crypto assets. Of course, it is a taxable thing now, so you have to remember that part. But hi, how you doing? But the very real possibility of escaping the game is still there. It's not so much American dreamy, but it requires a lot more finesse, I suppose. But it is there, and it is important that those of us who are at the bottom of the middle, because the actual middle doesn't exist anymore, if we plan on ever retiring, or unless we plan on working until we die, to get involved in this type of stuff. And I understand $100 investment is maybe out of reach for a lot of people in my position, or just under my position, but it's where you're going to have to, the way you're going to have to go, because eventually, especially if you're in business for yourself, you do have the consideration of the OnlyFans problem. What happens if your payment processors don't want to process your payments because they don't agree with what you're doing? And we have to realize that payment processors are very well attached to the government. So there is the possibility that if the government doesn't like what you're doing, the payment processors might be the hammer that they use to put the nails in your coffin. So there's that. Escaping by DeFi, which is decentralized finance, which basically is just destroying, operating outside of centralized banking, is definitely going to be something we're going to want to consider for the future, for our future. Yeah, sure, cash is king because the 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 crown, the currency of the realm is supported by the crown, but at the end of the day, there's enough mediums to exchange your crypto into Federal Reserve notes for usage. You just have to remember they're going to tax it, and that's something that you're going to have to bear the brunt of. No matter what, the government's going to come for its pound of flesh. I don't like it. We all know where I stand on that as far as racketeering is concerned. But this is how we get out. This is our only option. There's no more working hard and getting a pension because the government fucked all that shit up. There's no more winning the lotto and striking it rich because that's a 1 in 6 million chance. And you may not be the only person. You may only be one of like 50 people, and then it's really just a crutch for a couple of years, at which you're going to get dinged on for taxes yet again. Just would be painfully aware. So, really, for those of us who are in Gen X and those of us who are younger, my suggestion 100% is get involved in crypto, even if you get involved in a small way now, and then anytime that you have the opportunity to get involved in a larger way, you take that opportunity. Diversify your portfolio. Don't stick everything in one crypto, and watch it actually maintain your account. They do have some AI bots that are working towards making smarter choices as far as buying, selling, trading crypto is concerned, and those are mainly funded by cryptocurrencies themselves, by tokens. So there's also that. I mean, there's a lot going on. It's a lot more than I can really cover just off the top of my head. I literally just did like an intensive course on like 8 different cryptocurrencies because I'm invested in them, and I need to know what they do, need to know what they're about, and what their purpose is, because it's not only about storing value anymore. It's about replacing the dollar for digital and maybe even real life transactions. So they're trying to build a better future, and I don't necessarily think it should be ignored. So yeah, if you use that link and you buy $100 worth of crypto via Coinbase, I get $10. I think we both get $10. Let me take a look at that thing again. Yeah, we both receive $10 in Bitcoin. And to be completely honest, Bitcoin is a high ticket item, so your $10 is not going to get you very much, but it's free money basically. And as long as Bitcoin keeps appreciating, you will keep getting the value of that $10 will increase, or as long as the dollar keeps depreciating, the value of the $10 investment in Bitcoin will be apparent. I mean, I will tell you honestly, I mishandled. I put like $300 into Coinbase over a year ago, and I mishandled it because crypto took a big dip, and I was concerned. So I tried to retain value, and it was stupid of me because I completely forgot about it, didn't watch it. And you can basically learn everything not to do by just listening to what I did. I am literally a list of very wrong turns that happened. Hey, look, here's a demo of how I handled my crypto, of how I handled all of this stuff. And I'm trying to make better choices. I'll tell you that right now. I'm trying my best. So there's that. I'm 100% about trying to get everybody up a level, and this is how I see it happening at this point. So there you go. Digital tyranny is happening. Well, sorry, not digital. Financial tyranny is happening. And I think that the digital marketplace is going to be our way out of, our way away from that. So, yeah. Anything you want to add?
Hi.
I was talking about the OnlyFans thing and how it highlights, because it's not OnlyFans that's really making this decision. It's the banks that are financing OnlyFans, and the fact that no one wants to put investment dollars towards it because of some sort of weird fucking Victorian moralistic Puritan bullshit. So there's my suggestion. The thing that we were talking about that I didn't mention anything about yet because we're not really final on it, is that maybe we, instead of worrying about FRNs, we do everything digital currency. And then, we take 10% that way, and then it's free investment.
Yeah.
I mean, there's that.
Yeah, we can find out all the.
Yeah, we have to talk about that stuff. So
details.
we're doing all these hushed tone whispering things, but sorry,
guys. Sidebar.
But yeah, we're gonna have to talk about all this stuff and really see where we can go with this and see if we can actually make this happen, because it would be exciting.
Yeah.
To get that kind of liquidity. That would
yeah.
That would be like, all right, fuck it, we're done. Bye.
Take this job, shove it.
That would go a long way into building.
Various things.
No, just a place.
I have lots of projects.
just a place to get away, and then that's it. Then we figure out what we do from there. All right. So yeah, while we do this stuff, we're not going to bore you guys with our plots. Everybody have a great day. Thanks, Grim, for coming by. I hope you are feeling better. Yeah, reach out and say hi every once in a while.
Got my number?
Yeah, you got Donna's number. Call her, damn it.
We love you.
Bye.